Good evening. The news summary for this Tuesday, 7th September. Tomorrow, Seychelles will receive the first consignment of 35,000 doses of Pfizer vaccines. This will be used to vaccinate students aged between 12 and 17. The country will also soon receive another batch of 30,000 doses, of which will be followed by other doses which will be used as booster shots, first for vulnerable people and then the general population. It was President Wiverum Kalawan who made the declaration this afternoon when announcing that he himself had recently taken 2 doses of Pfizer booster shots, which has increased the amount of antibodies in him to better fight COVID-19.
The direction we are going in is obvious that we will need to give a booster dose to those who have received, those who have already been vaccinated. The trend in most countries, be it those who have been vaccinated with Pfizer, Moderna, or Sinopharm, or Covishield, indicate that the level of efficacy goes down after 6 months. So soon, Seychelles, after we've vaccinated the 12 to 17-year-olds, we will be giving a booster dose to our population. I have, in a sense, been a guinea pig for Seychelles. I did an antibody test, and I found that the level had gone down, and I took the first booster 3 weeks ago, and I did a test over the weekend, and the antibody level had really gone up. So it's a clear indication that the booster dose does work. And given that some countries are still finding it difficult to accept those who have not been fully vaccinated, on Sunday I took the second dose. So now I have my vaccine passport, and I can enter any country which requires that you be vaccinated with either Pfizer or Moderna or some Western vaccine.
A panel of judges has dismissed the case of a Kenyan woman suspected of trafficking drugs who was challenging the government's decision to deport her. Nassim Onizim's legal action was thrown out of the Constitutional Court on a technicality. The judges ruled that lawyers in Kenya had failed to authenticate the woman's affidavit or sworn testimony in accordance with Seychelles law. Her lawyer here, Basil Wawo, says today's ruling is disappointing, but Mrs. Onizim will appeal. She is suing the government for 1 million rupees for unlawful arrest and detention, claiming her constitutional rights were violated.
It is clear, especially when you see a party trying to rely on a technical point to throw a case out. It means that the party is not too sure of its case on the merits. And I believe it is clear. It is clear to me and to everyone that the government of Seychelles and the Attorney General, they are sure that if the case goes on the merits before the court, there is no way they're going to win that case.
There are drivers who do not respect traffic regulations despite all the existing measures that do not encourage speeding on secondary roads. Transport Minister Anthony Dejac made the statement in response to a question from the Anspalos elected member Philippe Arisol about measures taken to prevent motorists from speeding on secondary roads. Thus, one of the means of discouraging motorists from committing offences is the proposal approved by the Cabinet of Ministers to increase the spot fine from 200 to 1,000 rupees. This proposal and other regulations concerning traffic offences must first be approved by the National Assembly. The Public Health Commissioner has vetoed plans for a mass public protest this weekend over the government's proposed bus fare increases. The Seychelles Labour Union wanted to stage the gathering at Stade Populaire on Saturday to demonstrate at plans to double the price of some tickets. From October, weekday bus fare will increase from 7 rupees to 10 rupees or 12 rupees for those paying in cash, and 15 rupees on Saturday, Sunday, and public holidays. But both the police and the Public Health Agency said the protest breached rules on large gatherings.
Many low-paid workers are being paid only 50% of their salary, some 75%. And everybody, especially those who are not paid very well, are going through an economic pandemic. So the poor people doesn't have money. That will have to pay almost 50% of their salary, those who are paid only minimum salary, just to go from their workplace to home, and then from home back to their workplace the next day.
Members of the International Day of Peace Committee paid a courtesy call on President Wiveram Kalawan at State House this morning. The committee is made up of representatives of several NGOs and is chaired by Diana Benoit from UNICE. International Day of Peace is marked on the 21st of September, but due to the COVID-19 situation, not many activities have been organized. Ms. Benoit says the courtesy call and ensuing meeting with the President aims to highlight the importance of the International Day of Peace. She added that the Seychelles context peace means a harmonious society inspired of the difference that exists.
We want to really stress that it's something which is the responsibility of everyone, because it's also within the individual level, within the family, community, as well as for the nation in general. And if we do find ways to live together and show respect for one another, then we will definitely be able to promote a peaceful state, a peaceful society that we usually advertise, especially when we want visitors to come to our islands. And this is also a very important subject for us, which is why we really wanted to meet with the President and discuss about this subject.
That's the end of this news summary. Join me at 8 for the news bulletin in Creole. Until then, have a pleasant evening.